guys, so this video has been a very long time coming, like, since March. Remember back when I reviewed the Lipsessed Shamrock shake, how I said it smelled exactly like EOS Vanilla Mint, and I would do a comparison video as soon as I finally would get a replacement for my EOS Vanilla Mint, since my old one finally frickin' went bad after being good forever. I finally have my replacement and I'm so happy. But yeah, I mean, that was so weird because I had had that particular one longer than any other EOS in my collection. And for the longest time, it was still going strong, it was still good, and it finally turned. So I have my replacement. But anyway, so we are doing this. Finally. Months later. So anyway, we'll get right into it. Format-wise, obviously they're quite different. One's a stick, and one is dome type, as we all know. It's an EOS. I am sad that it has a little crack in the wax. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's across here, but, I'll turn it this way. Ah, now you can see it. Yeah, it came like that. I was like, oh, I've never had a cracked one. That's sad. But, regardless, it still applies just the same. But yeah, so, stick, dome, woo. And packaging-wise, obviously quite different. We've got a stripy little sphere that looks like an Easter egg, and we've got a stick that is with a green cap. It has milkshakes on it, and yeah. They are both natural and organic, though, so they have that in common. In terms of limited edition, though, this you can always get. This is already out of production, unless you, like, custom request it. Maybe she'll bring it back next year, maybe not, I don't know, but yeah. So, amount of product, there is a huge difference, because an EOS has 1/4 ounce in it. A stick, typically, it's about half that. It's approximately like 0.15 ounces, somewhere around there for this size. Since it's not marked, I don't know the exact number, but it is what it is. Hold on. Sorry, I had to take a sip. So, there is that. But for the price, I mean, they're about on even footing, price-wise. That's the weird thing. But yeah, I'm not complaining. It's a very good price for an indie brand that is also organic. It's an amazing price. But yeah, they're both in the $3 range. Some places you'll see these go for $4. Sometimes you'll see them go for $2. A lot of times you can get a coupon for them. It totally just depends. Whereas with an indie brand, you pretty much have the one place to go, and that is the price you're gonna pay. Unless there's people, like, reselling them, which would be really scummy. So, the shelf life, that stands to be seen, because I don't know for positive how long these stay good for. It's still a relatively young brand. She's just coming up on her 1-year mark of her brand. So, I don't think anybody's seen one go bad yet, so we don't know how long for sure, but I'm guessing at least a year or 2. That would be my guess. With an EOS, it's always a crapshoot, but for this particular one, if my last one was any indicator, I had that one for like 4.5 years before it finally went bad. That thing was like the lip balm that wouldn't die. I had like every other EOS that exists go bad since then, like 2 or 3 times over and replaced. And the amount of time it took this one to expire once. So I don't even know if there's like some weird voodoo magic with this particular flavor. I don't know. I'm really glad that it stayed good as long as it did, but it is what it is. So, probably has a longer shelf life, even though maybe it was a fluke that mine stayed good that long. I don't know. My other EOS's, I don't know. What is the plural of EOS? I have no fucking clue. Maybe, I don't know. They've all gone bad so much faster than that, especially Sweet Mint. Oh, good God. Sweet Mint seems to go bad faster than anything else, and I don't know why. I don't freaking know why. It really sucks, because that one's my favorite, but it goes bad, like, you start using it, like, within 3 months. It's got mold, or it's turning colors, and it smells like, what the hell? I don't understand what it is about that one. But this one, at least it's still minty, and it does not do that, so I'm very happy. I'm on a ramble. In terms of sturdiness, they're both pretty sturdy. Cap's a little wiggly on this one, but other than that, oh, this one has a wiggly turn wheel, that's right. Okay, most of hers don't, but this one did. So there's that. That's not really her fault, though. It's whoever made the tube. And this EOS, it has a very nice, good, tight lock on it, which I am very grateful for. And unless you have, like, a freak accident one where it sheared off from the get-go, pretty much you're good to go in them being pretty sturdy, even though the stripy ones like this, for whatever reason, always seem to come with a scratch in them, and I don't know why, but every friggin' time, it's always a thing immediately. I used to think it was something I was doing wrong just in caring for them, but when I started paying attention, I noticed straight out of the package, they're already like that. So it's not me. They came that way. So, there's no special features in either of them, nor any medication, so no SPF or anything. So the scent. This is where it gets tricky because they're almost identical. There's like a slight difference. I did them back to back yesterday, but so the Lipsessed is a little heavier on the mint than the vanilla, and the EOS is heavier on the vanilla than the mint. But if you don't do them back to back, your brain tells you they are the same scent. No joke. So, there's that. And the color of the wax is a little different. Hers is darker than the EOS is. God help me if I drop this, I'll be so mad. But yeah, so this one's more yellowy. I think it's the flavor oils used in it. But yeah, so there's that. In terms of flavor, the Lipsessed one doesn't really have any, whereas the EOS is a very sweet flavor. Not really vanilla or mint, in my opinion, just sweet. So there's that. Consistency-wise and thickness-wise, though, this is where there's a huge divide. And again, I had to do them back-to-back to really get a fair gauge on this. But the Lipsessed one is very thin in comparison to the EOS. This EOS is like a nice, thick one. That's why it's one of my favorite ones they make. It's a lot creamier and smoother to apply straight out of the package than a lot of them where you have to work at them a few times to get it going real good. But this one's like good from the first application. But it's a lot thicker and creamier than this guy. Don't get me wrong, I still love this one and it still feels really good. But I mean, if we're comparing two products, you gotta be honest, and this one is considerably thicker. And this one's shiny, this one isn't. And in terms of longevity and drink tests, there's quite a difference there too, because this one didn't really hold up to the drink test, and it, even without drinking anything, wore off fairly quickly. This guy still wore off in the drink test, but if you don't drink anything, it actually, you could get an hour or two out of it. Usually more like an hour, but an hour or two, depending. If you lick your lips a lot, you'll get less. If you don't, you'll get more. It just depends. But yeah, so obviously I'm not doing ratings, since this isn't a review. It's a comparison, but if I were gonna pick one of these two, I'm sorry, Kayla, but my loyalty's gonna lie with EOS on this one. Partly just because it's one of my favorite EOS and favorite lip products ever that's ever existed. But yeah, if we're doing point-by-point comparisons, I like this one just a little bit more. But I still use this one, so don't worry. But yeah, so that is it for this comparison video. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already like to be, click subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to make sure that you do not miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Do any of you guys happen to have both of these? If so, which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Don't worry, there will be a proper review up in a little while. I just wanted to get this done and out of the way first because I meant to do this yesterday and I got sidetracked. So before I get sidetracked again, I want to just do it today, get it up online, and be done with it. So anyway, that is all. So, till later. Bye!